and welcome along to the Excelsior Stadium, where we've got the final game in the SWPL before the summer break, and it's first against third as Glasgow City take on the Rangers, and both sides we're looking forward to the break, but both are wanting Glasgow City to stay at the top of the table, for Rangers to try and claw the gap back to the top two in the league. Looking at the teams for Glasgow City, their usual blend of experience and youth. Claire Shine, who's came from Republic of Ireland, who's been scoring goals as soon as she started playing. She's in the team. Erin Cuthbert faces her former club as well, as she crossed from Rangers in the winter period. For Rangers themselves, they've got a whole host of young players, likes of Sarah Cleland, the man and trainer, Chelsea Watson, all have came through the youth system. Katie Turner has recently joined from Hibs, who scored 2 goals against Forfar a couple of weeks ago. It should be a great game. It's Glasgow against Rangers in the SWPL. And off we go then, underway for this game that does promise a lot. Just runs away from Shine, a little bit scrappy in the early stages in the middle of the park. Turner was trying to find support out there. Up long by Gemmell for Turner, and not quite the control. It's a skittle away, but through on the keeper, and that was a very good chance for the new signing. It's only been with the club for a few weeks. Grant, lovely ball to Sullivan. Already plenty of space on that right hand side. Shine misses it. Love couldn't control it. Don't think she was expecting it to find its way to her. It's Chelsea Watson, another one of the young guns at Rangers that came through the ranks in the first team. Over the ball, absolutely drills it, and the keeper has to make a good stop because it was nestling in that corner. She knew what she was doing. Alexander done well to parry it away, and a strong parry as well. It's Leonos's delivery. Headed away, Joe Love's there, and it's over the bar. Claims for the corner, but it is a goal kick. Cuthbert can't quite reach that, and Gemmell battling there, trainer back to help out. A lot of shove there, no, says the referee, and Cuthbert forward for Grant. 3 bodies in there. Grant goes herself and finishes off superbly. And she really has stepped up and scored even more goals this season. Now 12 in total, 11 in the league. And bang, 1-0 Glasgow City, 18 minutes gone. It's been lost by Cleland, the opposite number Grant. Sullivan, Cuthbert drives out, but straight into Rachel Halbert's hands. Former Fairly trying to get behind from Shine's ball. Abby Grant, just not quite enough on that, but found just a half a pocket of space and almost exploited Rangers. Grant Fairly leaves it. Love just calmed the back to Nicky Doherty towards O'Sullivan. Can she control it? O'Sullivan, keeper came out. Abby Grant, and she's in there again with another chance. Getting comfortable enough for Halbert, who did recover herself after going a little bit walkabouts and goal. Guess who's making the overlap? Black's there, but Grant decides to keep going herself. Still going with great ease. Fairly, and what a vital block by Cleland. Picked up by Cuthbert. Erin Cuthbert, almost against an old club, just tipped on the bar and may well have stopped that from being a goal. Halbert with the very good save. True Love is in there, but Claire Shine behind her does get the finish, and her belter a finish as well. A little mini pocket of space, and she's came to the curb, Claire Shine, and has hit the ground running. Doherty, easy round, slowly. Sullivan, Grant, just a little bit short for Sullivan, but she's picked it back up. Oh, through for Shine. Is it a penalty? It is. Halbert really couldn't do much else because there was a mix of a little bit. Foley was in the way of the defender, and she probably felt she had to go for it. It's Ross. It's coolly done for her 8th goal of the season, her 6th in the league, and that surely wraps up the 3 points. It's Black finds Fairley. Black out there again. And there's a terrific chance straight away for Hay. Within about a minute of coming on, not far away at all. That would have been a wonderful start for her coming on. Hay to Grant. She was maybe looking for Black was further behind what she thought, but Black's won that one back here off Foley. Slips in fairly. Oh, and the keeper did keep hold of it. Split it short towards Cuthbert. Oh, and just past that post. Looking for the goal against the former club. Cuthbert away from Fife. And up long. Here's Doherty in space. Skimmed across for Fairley, and it may well be a nearly own goal. Foley was sticking a leg out. I don't think I touched the Rangers defender though, but well, Black, look at that, left with an acre of space again. There's Fairley, and from a long way out, some power in that header, but past the left hand post, not far past at all, but now here's Gemmell. Well, tangle there, well, it's came through anyway in the 1-on-1, but coming back was actually just on the pitch. Cleland kept on going. There was a tangle off the ball. Went its way to Sullivan. Leon Ross trying to slip in fairly. For the work rate alone, probably deserving of a goal. A few shots in general from Glasgow today have been fairly comfortable into the hands of Halbert. Murchie, he trying to turn, pinches it back off Mallon. Really good job since coming on. Having to go. What's the effort, 3-0 up, and certainly lacking in confidence on nerves playing the first team stage. Cuthbert. Get the space for Doherty. Driven across again. Oh, it's headed down by Leon Ross. Here's Fairley, straight at the keeper again. So Leon Ross again with the corner. He's up there. Oh, it's off the crossbar and cleared as far as Sullivan, who tries to float it back in. Montgomery's there, Rhonda Jones, and eventually it finds its way to the Rangers keeper. Montgomery. Fairley making the run, the keeper's having to come, and this time the communication between Halbert and Foley was better. Final minute of normal time. It's a lovely throw. He still going. Halbert comes out though. Really has been impressive half hour or just over for ages. Really been lively in that final third and around the box. Only trying to find Gemmell, and now ball in the top four. Hey, It's a decent first touch, still going, and just pushed behind. And it's over, and it's top of the table for the summer break for Glasgow City. A really watchable game. Rangers played their part at times with 2 or 3 very good chances, especially in the first half. But 2 goals in that first half for Glasgow City. Abby Grant scoring fantastic goal. She had a really good game. In the 18th minute she scored. Claire Shine scoring from a corner. Yet another goal for the relatively new signing, the Republic of Ireland player, just before the break. That made it 2, and then the second half it was 3, and that sealed things well before the hour mark with a penalty from Leanne Ross. Good to see likes of Brogan Hay coming on, getting some game time in the first team, and Rangers as well playing their part in the growth of the game with playing plenty of young players in their team. But final score here at the Excelsior Stadium, Glasgow City 3, Rangers 0. So that was the highlights, and journalist Paul Elliott is here to cast his eye on what happened. What do you make of the game as a whole? 3-0 to Glasgow City.
It's a very good victory for Glasgow City. Rangers, they look like a pretty good team actually, and they've obviously come today to try and put City under a bit of pressure, but City did very, very well. Some early pressure from Rangers, but from then on in it became a pretty solid performance by City. Some good individual performances as well, so I think they can be quite pleased with their day's work.
A couple of goals for City in the first half, Grant and Shine scoring. Rangers had their chance as well. They could have easily went 1-0 up with a great free kick as well. How do you see the 2-0 scoreline at the break?
Well, as I said, it was a good start with Rangers, and you touched on it there, the early chance. Good ball over the top, and I think it was Turner that was running through, but you have to give a lot of credit to Alexander. Came out very quickly, closed the angle, made it quite difficult. And it was a free kick afterwards as well, which Alexander made another very, very good save. But from then on, you kind of felt like City sat into their game a lot better, started controlling the play, and when it came to the goals and half time 2-0, you kind of felt it was well deserved, and there could have been more there. So City turned it on just as the first half was progressing, and looked pretty comfortable at half time.
And Claire Shine, as I say, scoring. It's the first time you've seen her in person. What do you make of her performance?
She's got a lot of potential. Her positional play is really, really good. She's always kind of lurking around about the 6-yard box when City are coming down the sides. Finds herself in some space. The goal she scored as well was a really good striker's goal, finding space and just picking her spot really. She looks a real good prospect, and I think she's in the right place to develop and come on as a player. Good players around her seem fairly looking after her a wee bit as the game is going on positionally wise, and she's in good hands.
And Leanne Ross getting the third goal. Penalty, any doubts about the penalty?
She doesn't miss them. The penalty itself is a good play by Shine again, getting involved, using her physical strength. From where I stood, it looked like a penalty to me, so it looked like she was swiped by the goalkeeper, but Leanne Ross is clinical in those situations and absolutely buried it.
And with the season now, we're going to take a little break. Hibs and Glasgow City, it's a good title fight in their hands. Hopefully, in terms of Scottish football, it'll be a good title fight. Where do you see City and Rangers, who are now in a pack, really in a fight for third?
Yeah, well, as I said, I thought Rangers were actually pretty good. They've got some good players in their team. I like Cleland, I thought she was excellent today. In the middle of the park, some good players in there as well. Turner looks a good signing. So I reckon they'll hold on to third. I think it'll be interesting to see how well Hibs can press Glasgow City going into the second half of the season, and it's really making it exciting for everyone. I'm sure the players are enjoying it. You can see there's a lot of hunger in their performances, especially today. So it's well done Hibs for giving us the pressure here, and it's going to be a good second half of the season, I think.
And final word on this game before the break. There's a big buzz with women's football, the World Cup at the moment, but today, with obviously plenty of experienced players, Glasgow City are known for bringing through young players. With Erin Cuthbert, who's been with Rangers, came across, but you've had Rangers playing their part as well. A lot of young players that we've seen at youth level. Great to see. Yeah,
excellent. And I picked out Cleland there. I thought she was absolutely fantastic, and we watched her not that long ago in the Youth Cup final, and she had a very good game there as well. Dana Baird came on for Rangers too. Very impressed by Hay. came on for Glasgow City. I thought she was absolutely fantastic. The ball just doesn't seem to move its way from her feet. Glides across the pitch. Good header, hit the crossbar as well. So it looks a real prospect for Glasgow City. And we've seen Cuthbert come in, we've seen Georgia Rafferty come in. There's a lot of good young players kicking around the squad, and Rangers have got a few as well. So it's good to see.
Well, great to see how things are out them. Thanks very much, Paul, for your thoughts. The sun's trying to break out. We're off to the beach now with our bucket and spade, and we'll be back with more highlights in the second half of the season in the SWPL for Glasgow City FC TV. We'll see you then.